Well, sure, it's no secret you tend to get a better response when you talk with someone that you know instead of a stranger, right? So why not take the same approach with your child's education? Dr. Maria Paredes is a senior program associate with West Ed, and she's here to help us create some really successful partnerships with our children's teachers. Welcome to the show. It's nice to have you.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Well, so we're hearing more and more, particularly from organizations like Expect More Arizona, that the parental involvement is a key component to raising the bar and having greater student success. So why is it that it's so important to have that parental involvement?
Parental involvement is probably the #1 area that research tells us that that raises student success. What parents expect from their children, the message that is given to their children on a daily basis about college readiness and career readiness, doing your work, being applied, all of that resonates with the expectations that schools have of children. So both family and schools being on the same page about high expectations is extremely important.
Okay, so if you were in your mind to create this perfect kind of symbiotic relationship between the parents and the teachers, what would it look like if you could describe it to us?
I think it would be high quality communication and interaction between the parents and the teachers. And this happens when parents reach out to teachers and school administrators, and when schools create the conditions for parents to be welcomed into the school, right, and for parents to have the information they need in order to be able to act the way the schools expect families to act to support the child's learning.
Okay, a little chicken and egg here then. So let's say that your child's at a school where that kind of culture isn't very welcoming right now. What can a parent do to try and reverse that and create an environment where that parent and all the others can kind of participate?
That's true. All schools are at different levels of readiness to invite families and to have effective family engagement. But I think it's really important for families to reach out to the school administrator and to teachers and to set appointments to have conversations about their needs as a parent and what they need to learn to be appropriately engaged, so that the parent can actually start that communication and that relationship. And I think administrators and teachers will welcome that engagement and meet the needs of families, as families need to demand in order for schools to deliver as well.
Let's talk about with real specificity, if you could, expectations and how we as parents can line them out. What should they be? If your child doesn't do well, how can you raise the bar but not kind of crush the spirit of your child?
I think expectations start with the parent being well informed of what the child is learning in the classroom at any given time. It could be quarterly, it could be by semesters, and learning from the teacher what it is that you can do every day at home to support that learning, so that when your child goes back to the school, he or she is more ready to learn. They can be more engaged because the material is being practiced at home.
Right.
So I think that that awareness, that knowledge of what the child is expected to learn in the classroom is supported every day by the parent.
Okay. Good lessons. You know what? And it's a reminder to parents, it's just not up to your teachers. You have to be diligent about continuing the educational process at home. And to stay up to date on what's happening with education in our state, head to expectmorearizona.org and sign up. You will have plenty of valuable resources right there at your fingertips in doing so. And we also want to hear from you. Dr. Paredes is going to stick around and answer all of our questions that we may have on creating those successful partnerships, maybe some of the questions you may have on raising the bar at home. So email us right now at slviewers@abc15.com if you have a question or perhaps a concern that she might be able to help you with.